guys, and welcome to another Block Party Trading Daily Analysis, and today we are looking at Ethereum on the 6 hour on MEXC exchange. Of course, straight off the bat, if you like the look of any of this analysis, then please give us a like and a subscribe on our channel. Straight into the analysis, we have Ethereum looking a little bit shaky right now, to be quite honest, because we're on this last band of support before a next bigger move down. And this band of support sits around about 1800, which has proved since the 9th of April to be pretty good, pretty strong. You know, that was, we flipped the previous resistance, which was right over here, kicking off around about the 18th of March. And as you can see here, this acted as a pretty key resistance that ended up turning into support. Pretty nice. So it is pretty significant. It is pretty important. So if we do lose this, then I do foresee us heading further down. I don't know if it'll be a continued downward movement or not just yet, because we do have to see what kind of games Bitcoin is playing. We did have the PPI data drop today, which ended up being somewhat bullish. In the actual was lower than the forecast at 0.2 instead of a forecast 0.3. And what we were expecting is anything lower would have been relatively bullish for crypto. However, we've seen a little bit of an opposite happen in that respect. Of course, the dollar has dumped on the back of it, but not heavily, and it seems to be holding its own quite well. So crypto could be in a little bit of trouble, including Ethereum. What else do we have in order to give the sentiment that we might be heading down further? Well, we have definitely not been able to break or convincingly break the 20 DEMA or daily exponential moving average, and we have just broken down on the 50 daily exponential moving average. And yesterday, even with the CPI data, it didn't give us enough clout to actually break through and continue to move up, which semi would have been expected as we have an untested weekly pivot just around about the 1900 region, but we got slapped back down real hard just before the 1900 psychological resistance, which is where the 20 daily exponential moving average was. But more to the point, we have this upwards trend line, which is kind of making our symmetrical pattern whole, but I wouldn't say it's a terribly confirmed pattern in that respect. However, this trend line is pretty convincing in my opinion, and it does look like we have broken down on it. We tried to hold support there, but we've gone down. We've retested it ever so slightly just here. And it looks like we're pressing down further. We do have, for me personally, the 1800 is really important, which sits around here. And that in trading is a very significant psychological support and very significant for Ethereum for that matter. We're going to be looking at a short trade to take us down, a 1-to-1, which puts us nicely with our stop loss just above the 20 daily exponential moving average, the most recent swing high, but also puts our take profit at 1-to-1 just above the 200 exponential moving average, which should act at least as a bit of a support regardless. On the way down, we don't have a huge amount of resistance or support, should I say, because we're taking it short. We do have some at around about 17,000. That would be a dream scenario for Ethereum, but $1,764. Which is where I think we could be going down to. Then finally as well, on the CVD just at the bottom here, we are losing the trend line support. I tend to draw these support lines from wherever they go oversold or overbought. As you can see just here, they tend to be relatively strong and give us a good indication of what happens with the price. As you can see just on this trend line right here, the price is pumped up quite nicely, and we expect something quite similar to be happening just here. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that analysis. If you did, then please give us a like and a subscribe. Of course, hit the bell notification to be alerted of any new videos that come out hot off the press. We post these videos as soon as we do the analysis. And if you really love the content, then please join our premium channel.